This video may be able to confirm and reflect back on your life experiences. I'm sure you will be surprised after watching this video of mine and remembering past events. If you haven't gone through one or two parts of the phase below, then the next description is a reminder for your next life so that we are more realistic. Maybe you missed the life cycle in almost all humans experience it. People only know the science of astrology, 12 stars and 12 zodiacs represented by 12 types of animals. But have you noticed that the zodiac is not just a prophecy, that some people even consider a shamanic technique, right? Because in my opinion, the determination of the zodiac is a real event that is made up of statistics and poured in the form of 12 animals to represent all existing traits. Here I have conducted some simple surveys by interviewing several people of various ages. What happened in this period of 6 phases, to prove that the cycle is based on the 12 zodiacs, is not shamanism or just prophecy. That the 12-year cycle is not only divided into 12 zodiac signs but is more easily recognized with 6 phases in each person. There are some similarities between the events in each person. Simply put, the division of the age phase every 12 years is divided into 6 parts. 1. The age of 12 is the time when a person leaves the childhood cycle and enters adolescence. 2. At this point in the year changes think that he or she has grown and entered a new environment. 2. Age 24 is a time when a person knows many characters. This is where the real challenges of life are. 3. Age 36 is a time when a person confirms what he or she has earned. 4. Age 48 is the peak of the golden age. 5. Age 60 is a brief period of luck from his or her persistence through difficult times. 6. Age 72 is a time of spiritual maturity and luck that is unconditionally grateful. Age 12 years, childhood. We live in a limited environmental. We follow the rules of our parents and the closest people. Play, adapt to people who are almost one frequency. Our space for movement is still under supervision, growing and being influenced by our parents. Age 24 years. A person enters adolescence, coming out of isolation or parental supervision. This age phase is very vulnerable and sensitive to receive positive and negative influences. At this age, everyone begins to get acquainted with the real world, a wider, challenging environment. Starting from the level of education, social, to the establishment of a mindset that will be carried into adulthood. At the age of 12 to 23, everyone begins to know the world of competition. Competition in the field of formal education. Socializing in the school environment to begin to accept and interest in people who understand us. Maybe you have memories at that age, right? Your first love happened at that time, maybe? You may laugh when you remember it. Everyone will say, "This is the most beautiful period filled with unforgettable moments." In the age phase of 12 years to 23 years, we must often get new experiences. Many short phases are passed and quickly change, emotional turmoil that cannot be controlled. Competition for achievement in school. Competition to get someone who is up for grabs and wants to be treated special. At this age, putting more emphasis on feelings than logic, including living in a phase without goals and without the burden of fulfilling personal needs. Because at this age we still have dependence on other people, namely the family. But not a few people at this age have entered the world of work. Many wonderful experiences at this age. 3. Ages 24 to 35 years. Everyone would agree that the real journey of life begins in this phase. In this phase we start to struggle to get a job, start a business independently, you decide to get married. There is a lot to learn here. You are very busy, for sure. In this 12-year phase, it is filled with ambition, competition. The challenges are getting tougher than when you are struggling to get a degree or education provision. Do you remember what happened when you were 24 years old? You do not think that throughout the year there are many lucky and unlucky events that you will not forget. Including maybe you are busy applying for jobs, changing jobs to many jobs offer and offers. It's as if all eyes are on you, until you are confused about which one to choose. The days are full of busyness. In addition to success, you experience mental stress because of the amount of work, targets, and you are placed in important positions. Not a few people are mentally ill because their ambitions are not supported by those around them. In the phase of the age of 24 years to 35 years is the main step and test to get to the golden age or the peak of success. The work environment may change because you change companies, and of course it's time to learn to adapt to the environment. Also at that time is a time to learn to work if you are an entrepreneur and you start pioneering at this time. You become very busy. Even though you are up and down, you still have high spirits. Whatever is attempted to run successfully, including the obstacles that you are usually able to solve in the end. In this 12-year phase you are like sowing seeds in an empty land. That is, what you sow and your hard work will reap in the next 12 years. The phase that will determine your success is here. Not only in your career but also includes you getting married or starting a new life. Social life changes. You gradually begin to collect the treasures that you want to materialize here. For age 36 to 48 years is the phase of success and the period of enjoying the results that you tried in the previous phase. Whatever you do becomes so easy for you to achieve. You get an appreciation or promotion. Where you are trusted by many people and many people come to need your help. Most people in this phase sit as decision makers and or work in areas where they lack empathy for people who are less fortunate than themselves. Many of the successes that you achieve are permanent in this phase, starting from wealth, rising careers, to social relationships that feel very beautiful. "12 years in this period seems very short for you because of the busy life you are going through. In this phase, many do business development, big work, big action or decision. Everything works so easily. That is why it is called the Golden Age, which has the greatest impact on the previous phases of life. When you are aware of that, you will not waste this Golden Age passing by. However, many are complacent and do not prepare well. Thinking, life in this phase will not end. Age 49 to 60 years. In this age is a period of decline cycle. This decline is not drastic. The decline begins at the age of 52 years. The career feels the way in place. Even problems that are not resolved in the golden phase. In this phase you enter the circle of paying debts. You feel left out because you start to feel that comfort being taken away by renewal. At work, you start not being able to keep up with situations in the social environment, and even your career is no longer as good as before. You are increasingly out of line with the demands in your environment until the peak of your powerlessness appears, the attitude of post-power syndrome. Many who behave in this way only create stumbling blocks for others. It is common for everyone who fails to prepare to enter this phase. But you have time to enjoy the comfort of approaching the age of 60 years, because in that year it is possible to achieve short luck. Age 61 to 72 years. At this time your life and surroundings start to feel boring if you don't fill it with spiritual power. We often only see our children busy and busy people, so that you feel more and more marginalized. Many people in this phase become frightened and more sensitive because their opinions are not heard. Especially if we have been a leader and then you change your position. You are no longer respected. Or maybe you are no longer rich, or even your business goes bankrupt. When you try to get up and ask for help from people you once helped you but were not received well. At that time, you will remember the past that is so beautiful, but will feel bitter if you remember it now. Some who are not able to cope with this mental burden will get sick easily offended, and always remember the good old days. How should we respond to the downturn cycle? One, take it calmly that life changes are natural for everyone to experience. 2. Enjoy the life you are experiencing now, because the past life will never repeat itself. 3. Be grateful that you have enjoyed happiness, convenience and respect. Imagine if you had never experienced that good time. 4. Do not blame yourself if you did not take advantage of opportunities in the past, because the opportunity only existed at that time. 5. Remembering the glory days will only make you unrealistic, so convince yourself that everything has its time. 6. Remembering the severity of your struggle to achieve success will encourage you to be more grateful than remembering your heyday that you can never get back. How should we address the improvement cycle? 1. Make sure you have a target and plan well. 2. Make a priority order so that you don't get too caught up in one thing, because there may be things that you ignore even though they are important for the future. 3. Learning from more experienced people is very important. Don't make the wrong decision. 4. Keep trying even though you may experience obstacles, failures, sadness, and don't despair. In your productive age, you have to be persistent in fighting for it, because you are sowing seeds and will reap them in the future. Five. Be wise in investing or make spending your money, because the fortune you get does not continue. 6. Success can only be achieved by people who are diligent, patient, and keep trying, and humble.